Assalamu alaikum, everyone. I often remember times of disappointment when I wanted to help someone in need, but didn't have the money to do so. At that time, I was 10 years old, and when I told my grandmother of what happened, she saved the day with this advice. Money is not the only way of helping people. There are many other forms to show support, like the need for generosity, compassion, and empathy. We can use these powerful tools to leave a more significant impact than money can. Her words of wisdom ignited my passion to dedicate myself to help others and lift themselves. How many of you can relate to this, growing up in a sheltered and privileged environment and not being able to give back to the community in a way that you desire, which of course only adds to your guilt? All I was seeking was the right opportunity, but I forgot that those who wait for opportunities only keep waiting. And that's what I had been doing my entire life. Fast forward to the beginning of my master's program in Islam and Global Affairs at Hamad Bin Khalifa University. In the fall of 2018, Dr. Evren Talk challenged us to work on projects that wouldn't be stacked in a cupboard, but projects whose outcomes will create a strong impact. He also emphasized the idea of social entrepreneurship. And I thought to myself, I can conduct impactful research, but I'm not sure about establishing a social enterprise. Dr. Talk's words flared my curiosity to begin walking on a path that would fulfill my childhood dream. One of the key components of my graduate program at HBKU is the iLab research, which focuses on a global issue and requires collaboration with an international organization to solve global issues and provide sustainable solutions. 10-year-old me had the intention of doing something for the disadvantaged community. And I knew when Dr. Talk said those words that I would focus my iLab project on poverty. About 9.2% of the world's population, 689 million people, live in extreme poverty, on less than $2 a day, according to the World Bank statistics of 2020. But where is a solution that social entrepreneurship provides? Its goal is to apply business models in solving real-life problems in a creative and innovative way. Research suggests that in order to reduce poverty, organizations need to collectively empower disadvantaged communities so that they can have a sustainable livelihood. Therefore, the sustainable solution to poverty is investing in disadvantaged communities, which will help them to sustain themselves with what they have and provide enough for their future generations. So I ended up doing my iLab project with the guidance of Dr. Hani al-Banna, the founder of Islamic Relief, and explored how Islamic Relief is empowering widows with their vocational training programs. During my fieldwork, I discovered that women receive training in 3 of these vocational training skill programs: industrial stitching, embroidery, and beauty services. After completing their training, they would get a choice of either working for a production unit or starting their own home-based business. While conducting interviews with one of the artisans called Nazish, she told me that she had the desire to sell her handmade products to the international market, but she needed a reliable mediator to do so. At that moment, I questioned my role as a global citizen with the skills and experience that I have. How can I support these artisans and uphold their dignity at the same time? And that's when I thought that I wanted to put in an effort to transform my iLab project to a social enterprise. And since this is Sustainability Week, let's shed light on how Maker Majlis is promoting sustainability. At Maker Majlis, we aim to empower the youth to create projects that are sustainable, innovative, and impactful. The UN Sustainable Goals are embedded in Maker Majlis. And through our programs, we provide the youth with the tools, connections, and training to convert their ideas into full-fledged social enterprises. Now, I am proud to dive into two social enterprises that Maker Majlis has supported: Qatra, my very own, and Qadr. Qadr, established by Sabika Shaban, also a student at HBKU. She came second place for the final pitch of the Design Post-COVID Humanity Program. This program required the participants to use human-centric design thinking and tackle global issues by creating sustainable solutions. Qadr, also known as the Qadr Disability Resource, is a community-driven platform that breaks barriers to information for the disability community. Qadr is a sustainable manner by which information is generated by the community for the community. As part of Ms. Sabika's research, she will now be using data from Qadr to recruit participants for her master's thesis. As for Qatra, it is an online store that imports handmade products from disadvantaged artisans and sells them to the Qatari market. The fruitful experience that sparked my childhood desire to support marginalized artisans was then given an opportunity to launch Qatra through Maker Majlis. I shared my experience with Qatra through the Maker Majlis platform to inspire the youth and motivate them about how they can utilize the tool of social entrepreneurship to tackle global issues that they care about. Qatra promotes sustainability in three ways. Firstly, economic sustainability, providing the artisans with the opportunity to exercise their skills in creating products with dignity so they can be the breadwinner for their families. They didn't ask for money, they asked for a platform that would enable them to sell their handmade products because they are trained to earn a sustainable livelihood by utilizing their skills. It was with the help of Qatra that Nadia, a Syrian refugee artisan, will now be migrating to US for a better quality of life. Secondly, social sustainability. We at Qatra eliminate the middlemen who may profit from buying at a low price from the artisan and selling their work at a higher price to the customer. We give our artisans full control and support to list products and to set prices for individual items. The platform only takes a small commission from each sale to cover its running costs. My team and I work at Qatra as volunteers, not as salaried employees. And lastly, environmental sustainability. Handmade products consume less energy, and for those disadvantaged artisans, they can create products that do not require an abundance of resources. In terms of production sustainability, we will be upcycling the handmade products and be providing the customers with opportunities to resell their products to us so we can create new and amazing products for them. Going back to what my grandmother taught me, there's always more than one way of helping the people in need. I have finally put a sustainable plan for implementing my grandma's values into action by blazing my own trail of social entrepreneurship to give these talented artisans an opportunity to shine. Thank you very much.